Can you call him?
Charlie, come on. I've got him.
That's all right. Good boy. Good boy. Thank you.
He's all right. He can chunter about.
There's a
Good evening, good evening, good evening. He says, I'm going to find her. Charlie's gone to find his girlfriend. She's old enough to be his mother, but he's gone to find his girlfriend.
He's the love of his life.
The love of his life. I do apologise if Facebook is not working, but I am live on both platforms. So if you're having difficulty on Facebook, please switch to YouTube. Evening, Rachel. Evening, Christine. Hope you're well, my lovely. Jojo, good evening. Hope you're all well. So, hey, Charlene, how are you, my sweets? It's okay, I'm choking at the minute. I've just put smellies on to cleanse, and I've just sort of like choked on the smoke from it. So, hey, Yolanda, fancy seeing you in chat. She sat there. Good evening, Anne. Hope everybody is well. So you know the drill. Hey, Lorna. You know the drill, guys. So if you would like a reading, all you have to do is put, hey, Mark, put me please in the chat. If for any reason, hey, Andy, if for any reason we do get the people coming in that say, please message me for a correct reading, please ignore them. They are not part of us, and the moderators will deal with them as and ready. So Charlene, I think, was the first one I've seen. Sorry, Lorna, it's Charlene, and then it was Lorna. So I'll try and slow the screen down a little bit. So no, I can't. I'm gonna have to go down to the bottom. I'll just have to pull who's at top of my list. Hey, Anne-Marie, I do need to make sure I do acknowledge YouTube as well, because YouTube does get overlooked when we are streaming both. Charlene, for you, my lovely lady, we have pulled out, it's a new set of cards I'm using. It's the Four of Pentacles card. So don't know if you can see that. So these are new cards, guys. So let's see what's appertaining in these cards. I'm not sure why I'm getting a sense of somebody's stuck. It's like somebody's stuck in a position that they can't get out of. But there's other influences coming round, surrounding this person. In fact, I feel like there's two people. I feel one's on the outside and like one's on the middle. The one on the outside is sort of like is one on their own. I feel that they make their own decisions, but the other one, the one in the middle, is like surrounded by people trying to dictate, or you should run your life this way, or you should do your job this way. It's like that this person's getting told, and it's like that they're just getting to the part where it's like enough's enough. I don't know why horses, but horses seem to be a key connection coming in. So I don't know if they're directly to you, Charlene, or whether it's to somebody close to you. But there's got to be a horse connection coming through. What else can I see? I think at the minute you're in a situation and you need to remove yourself out of this situation. You need to stop listening to people around you, because they don't know where you need to be, or they don't understand where you're going. Do you know what I mean? But it's sort of like there's a long line And I don't know whether you're supposed to, like, if it's in a business, like you'd work for that business, or it's like a follow-on for family tradition kind of thing. I'm not sure, but it's something, because it's like that member at family's done it, this member, and I don't know whether it's like all on you, that you should be doing something, but you don't want to, and that's where I feel that you're stuck. So it's just getting out of this situation. It's not going to be a straight path. It is going to be, there is going to be bumps, and it's not going to be a difficult thing to change other people's minds. But I do think that you will get that. You will get there. You've just got to stay true to who you are. I don't know where the dog comes in spirit, but there's an animal in spirit. It does look, I wouldn't say it's a small dog. But there's definitely an animal in spirit, my sweets. That's what I'm getting for you, my lovely. Suzanne, let me move my phone to there. If you can hear squeaking, it's Charlie. Come on, if you really please do me. The whole thing is relevant. No worries, my lovely. Thank you. I just don't want to throw any of my cards on the floor. For you, Suzanne, we have got the Fool card. So again, with this card, with a Fool card, for me, there's a new beginning, but it's either going to come by letter, or it's going to come by post, or it's email or something. But you are waiting on news. And I think what this news is going to do is, when it comes in, it is going to make a big change. It's going to make a big difference. But the minute your pages are blank, and it's like you're waiting on this to stop waiting on this letter or this confirmation. Start putting your own notes. Start putting your own notes in your book. I don't know whether your mind's gone blank. You're okay, Charlie. I don't know whether your mind's gone blank, and you don't know what to write. But just don't overthink things, Suzanne. Just try and just don't wait for the letter to come, because you know that you can do it. What else? I don't know what it is with the ring, but there must be something to do with a ring, and it's got like a diamante in the middle, and also an earring, but it's more like there's only one earring. So I don't know if there's an earring missing, but it's only showing me one earring, but it's got like a loop, but then it's got like two little diamantes on it. I don't know if that's like a significance to whatever it is. And also, when you are writing, don't worry about your mistakes. There's mistakes made on the other paper there. Don't worry about them mistakes. Just be true, and again, just follow who you are. I don't know what these thistles. I can't say the word. Go on. Thistles. I'll keep my teeth shut. Thistles. The flowers, anyway. I don't know what these flowers represent for you, but there's definitely something. But yeah, just tread wisely, though, my lovely. Mark, shuffle my cards the right way. Please share out for me, guys, if you wouldn't mind. Have we got anybody on YouTube that's wanting a read?
I asked if anybody put me, please.
Yeah, put me, please, because then Yolanda will let me know as she sat with me. But yeah, just put me, please, so I know, because I don't want YouTube to miss out and it all be Facebook. Anybody having trouble on Facebook, please jump over to YouTube. Mark, for you, we've got the Judgment card. So to me, there's some change. You're opening up more. I'm going to say on a spiritual level, Mark, but I know you're spiritual anyway, so just bear with me a sec. I do feel, though, that you are opening and spreading your wings a little bit more on the spiritual, on your journey. Just because if you look at how your arms are placed and the wings behind you, it's like you're opening up to new opinions, new things, new learning within a spiritual lesson. I don't know who's got the problem with the leg, though, but I do feel it's more the It's like top at leg to the kneecap. It is affecting the foot, but I think it's more in the knee and the leg is what I'm being shown. So I'm not sure whether that's you, Mark, or whether that's somebody around you. I do think, though, things are starting to unfold around you, and maybe things that haven't come to pass or things that you didn't know about, but things are starting to unfold around you. So just get ready for maybe a couple of surprises, because I do feel that there's a lot of things that need to come about around you, Mark, if that makes sense. If you look at how the skirt's gone, you can see all the ruffles in the skirt, and it's like all tightly wound, and it's like they're just starting to unwound. So there's going to be big changes coming in, and I think also like different news, things that maybe you didn't know, but you're going to start. It's going to come to terms that you're going to know, because it's like everything's starting to unwind and balance. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, Mark. Jane, is it? Jane. Evening, my lovely. Jane, for you, we've got the Queen of Wands card. I don't know why, but red to me is always like an anger colour. And I don't know what you're angry about or the issues you're angry about. Now, your whole body is covered with red. So I don't know whether, Jane, for you, you're angry about certain health issues, or coming to terms with health issues. I don't know, but there's definitely something that it's like your body's just coated in anger. It's not the head, it's the body. So it's not like you're dealing with an anger issue, but I feel that you're angry at yourself for a reason. And I'm not quite sure what that reason is, but it's like you've got to snap yourself out of it. Stop looking. I don't know if it's blaming yourself or the situation you're angry over. I mean, there's a heart coming in on your chest. I don't know if this is a relationship or some matters of the heart that you're angry about. Because I don't know if you can see it. There's like a heart on the chest area, just in between, like top of the boob line. Do feel you are hiding some darkness, though, and I don't know whether this is neck pain, or whether this is depression creeping in. You're like trying to keep on top of it, but it might not be depression. Depression's a strong word. You know, when we have off days, I don't know whether it's like off days that are building up. But yeah, you've just got to click your finger. Click your finger and reignite that fire. So focus your energy on something else. And again, I don't know whether it's more you, but just forgive yourself if there's something that you're blaming yourself for, or that you should have seen, because we can't predict what's going to happen. Even if we're told it, we still have to find things out on ourselves. Not sure what the issue is with the head, though. I do feel there is some issues around the head. And I also feel that one wrist feels quite like restricted. So like where which bracelets are, it's like quite like a tightening around the wrist there. But yeah, click your fingers and refocus. That's what you need to be doing, my lovely. Christine. What have you put, Yolanda? Quiet in what?
In YouTube land.
It's quiet in YouTube land, is it?
Yeah,
that's because drama's going off.
Wow.
You always know when there's drama, because it tells you, what on your views. Just so you guys are aware, one of some people is now. Just so you guys are aware, one of the same people who was commented in past videos for true reading is now directs inboxing viewers instead. Everyone keep an eye out, bloody scammers and poachers everywhere. Oh, thank you, my lovely. Yeah, Lorna, they are all over. Yeah, it's getting pretty bad with them. I don't even open the messages, because now you can see what the message is before, and I just block. Have I just read for Christine? Christine, did I just read for you, or have I just put you up on screen? I don't know if I've just read. I don't know if I've just read for Christine.
I was typing to Andy. I can't remember. But
No.
Anne-Marie would like a reading when you're ready.
No worries. Christine, can you just let me know if I've just read for you? Not yet. Oh, that's all right. He's all right. Christine, for you, my lovely, we have got the 9 of Pentacles. For you, the grass isn't greener on the other side. So whatever's trying to get your attention, don't think that it's going to be any better over the other side. So if this is a job, and you're fed up in the job that you're doing now, and an opportunity's come over, don't think that it's going to be any greener over the other side. There's still going to be a lot of work. And I do think that the other job isn't. Make sure you find out before you whatever you're going to do, before you make that decision to make the change. Just make sure they're being honest to you, because there's a lot of hiding going off in the background. So you can see all this. So it's like they're telling you one thing, but they're hiding so much above you. So it's like once you say yes, then they're going to throw all this extra baggage on top of you. And it's going to be like, it's going to be very overpowering. So yes, whatever the situation is around you that you're contemplating doing, just be careful and remember that saying, grass isn't always greener. I tell you what, but what some of the card though reminds me of, it reminds me of a ritual. There's like a bunch of people that a ritual would be. I don't know why ritual, but it's just coming up to a ritual. I'm not sure if somebody's been unwell slightly with the tummy area, like a sicky diarrhea bug kind of thing. I don't know if somebody's been having that kind of upset. I don't know what it is with a record, because I'm just seeing a record, not a record player, but just a record. So I don't know what, like the old vinyl records, I don't know what that would mean for you, but there's definitely a symbol going into that. But yeah, just watch for people's changes of characters as well, because this could be due to with a person and not work, but it's definitely something that's just watch the grass ain't always green. Just remember that saying, and always make sure you look into a bit more before you jump. Sharon.
And we've got Anne-Marie on
Anne-Marie on YouTube. Remind me when I've done Sharon to do Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie, if you can comment for me, my sweet lady. Oh, thank you for leaving me a review, Jane. It really does mean a lot. Mary Smith, Rachel Johnson, DM me. Mary Smith, goodbye, my lovely lady. I think I've got a user blocked, Gora. Again, like I said, when you're doing these, it's funny because even when we finished, we will still get about 6 to 12 people commenting that rubbish, and they're inboxing or sending you messages. So please just delete. Yeah, you've got the 9 of Swords, Sharon. So to me, there's something with this card. It's showing me that there's something going off within the family. I do feel that there's 3 that are outside the family. So I don't know whether these would be partners of loved one, but there's like 3, but they're on the outside of the family. But I do believe that they are connected because they're showing themselves as birds. But there's somebody like right. Say if I'd got 4 sisters. This is the only way I can explain it for you, Sharon. I've got 4 sisters. I haven't really, but I'm just using that as an example. I've got 4 sisters. My boyfriend, my partner, my mum and dad don't like. My sister's partner, my mum and dad don't like. My other sister's partner, my mum and dad don't like. But my baby sister's partner, he's allowed in and he's in middle at family. That's kind of what I'm getting with this situation that's going off. You've got the 3 on the outside, but you've got 1 dead center at family. I do think though there's a lot of things that need sorting within the family tree or the family line. We've got people going off in different directions. I feel that there has been it looks like somebody's tried to split the family. I don't know whether this is one of them on the outside or not, but I do feel that somebody's tried to divide a family. And I'm not sure whether it's worked or not, because the reason I say a divide is because I don't know if you can see it there, but there's like a pin just above my finger, and the pin acts like a sword kind of thing. So to me, that's what I mean by somebody's coming in. But I do feel that the one who's from the outside, who's on the inside of the family, they're trying. I don't know whether they're trying to make it better or worse. Personally, I think they're trying to make it better. But it's like everybody's going to them and they're trying to sort it out for everybody else, and it's not their place, because at the end of the day, they're not the person that needs to sort it. It's just going to keep going round and round in a circle. But that's what I'm getting there. I don't know what there is to do with like a crate, but it's like a crate that I'm seeing at the bottom. So I don't know what this crate is. I don't know whether this is financial matters, or there's definitely an argument coming over what three's protecting. I don't know why the three would be protecting something, but it's like the three are guarding something on the outside. But whatever this is at the bottom, I feel that this is something to do with the disarray within the family, if that makes sense. There is light coming in, and there's a lot of healing. There's definitely I'm going to say a lady's energy trying to come in, and she's in spirit, but she's trying to send light in to try and help with this situation. But it's only reaching so far. It's not reaching everybody. And I don't know if somebody's took the life as well, Sharon. And I'm so sorry if they have, or whether somebody's having those kind of thoughts. But I do think this is all within. But that either. But yeah, I mean, you can speak to me afterwards, my lovely, if you can. But there is healing coming in. The healing is coming in from the bottom. But yeah. If you need to speak to me afterwards, please send me an inbox and message me, sweets. You don't have to put anything on here that you don't want to. Where's she gone now?
Anne-Marie.
Yeah, Anne-Marie, I'm looking for you.
Just above Carol there.
That's all right, saying just above Carol there.
Oh, Carol's
exactly.
Can you go to 2022 on the time? Above Mandy, Phillips.
She's there. She's just put, I'm here.
Ah.
I've just seen her. No,
she is right at the bottom. Just tight.
She has. I'm here.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Anne-Marie. Like I said, I don't want to bypass Facebook, bypass YouTube, because YouTube does get overlooked. Because Facebook, by the time I've looked up, there's more Facebook comments than YouTube, and we don't want that appertaining, do we? For you and my lovely, we have got the Emperor card. So for me, you're sitting down and you're doing a little bit of reflecting, but I also feel that there's something hanging over you that either you've not talked about, or you don't know how to talk about it, you don't know how to express it. But it's like a dark cloud that's looming. Now you can see that when I turn the card that way, I can see the dark shadow behind you. But it doesn't mean that there's a dark shadow following or attached to you. It just means that there's something that you're not getting out, and you need to try and release and talk about what it is, this feeling that you're struggling with at the minute. I do feel though that you've sort of like climbed up some. You've climbed to where you've got. I do feel that you've worked hard, and every step that you've taken to get where you are, you deserve everything because you've worked damn hard to achieve it. I do feel though that there is like whatever it is around you, time stopped. But it's like the clock's got no numbers. So it's like that's the clock behind you, but the clock's got no numbers on it. And it's like trying to restart time. But I don't know what you need to restart. There is two energies, though, around you. There's one on either side. So there's mum's side, dad's side. Must be somebody from either side, both. One from mum's, one from dad. That makes more sense. I am sensing them. They're not coming up. They're not coming through very clearly. I do feel, though, one would have been a male. I can't tell what the other one, but I do feel one would have been a male. And I don't know why I'm seeing like a pine tree, which is like a Christmas tree. So I don't know if they would have passed around December or whether December would have been a month for them. But yeah, just watch that somebody's not going to stir that wooden spoon as well. Because I do feel that there is somebody, maybe they're going to try and start turning a wheel and trying to put things into your head that don't need to be in there and that aren't true. So just be aware of that situation. But unload this, whatever you're hiding in the shadows, bring it forward. Don't be scared to face it, because once you've faced it, it's out and you'll feel so much better having released that, if that makes sense to you, my sweets. But that's what I'm getting for you.
Phillips on YouTube.
Amanda Phillips. I'm going to put you up a minute. No, where have you gone?
Mandy's at the bottom now.
There you go. Mandy. And then I'm going to shoot back onto Facebook. Mandy, for you, my lovely, you've got the Two of Wands. I feel like you're surrounded by a load of light. So for me, there's a lot of healing coming in around you, Mandy. I don't know what it is with the two lizards. I don't know whether this represents two people around you. One's going in one direction and one's trying to take you in their direction. But for me, there's healing. There's definitely a spirit energy coming in around you, but again, I can't see quite clearly whether it's male or female. I do feel that this person would have been sat down, though, and there would have been something to do. I don't know whether they'll have had trouble walking because they're just showing in a sitting down position. I do know that your health-wise, I feel that your lower part would be, one side does seem to be getting a little bit worse than the other. But the healing ball is all around you, Mandy. But to me, it's the lizards. There's something to do with these two lizards. Now, I do feel, like I said, just be careful because chameleons, they're like chameleons. They're changing colours. So just be aware of two people around you, Mandy, that are changing colours slightly, my lovely, which means the characters are going to be changing. Claire.
And Marie said, thank you, Lindsay. A lot of that did make sense.
You're welcome, my lovely. Claire, you've got the Five of Wands. Oh, Claire, I think you're quite a spiritual person, Claire. You're definitely a deep thinker. I think you can overthink things at times. But I do feel like you do let a few people walk all over you. As much as you're a deep thinker, and again you've got the moon behind you, which for me is a spiritual connection. I do feel that I don't think you mean to, but you're a very soft, gentle person, and I think people can take advantage of you. And there's definitely 5 people around you, that 2 more than the others. I would say taking advantage when they shouldn't. And there's one that's whispering into your ear, and I don't know what they're whispering, but it's this like staying very close to you. So just be mindful of the circle that you're within. Just because they're walking all over you doesn't mean that they're bad friends or that they're bad people. It just means you need to start saying no a little bit more, Claire, and stop letting stop doing things to please other people. It works both ways in a friendship. I don't know why I'm getting like bruised knuckles. And I don't know what that is. I don't know whether you suffer with one of your hands more than the others. Because it's like one of your fingers, one hand is like your fingers are quite straight. And I feel it's them that you're having you're struggling with. And I don't know whether it's I'm trying to turn, if I turn card round that way, I think it's I don't know if it's the right hand. There's something to do with the fingers. But you have got a good aura about you. You've got the green colours coming in around you. But yeah, for you, I would definitely say start saying no a little bit more, Claire, and but do things you want to do, and your true friends will follow you and do the things with you. Lisa, hang on. Your comments have froze. That's it. I'm back. Bear with me a sec. Just bear with me. Must have misread something. It's okay. I apologise. Lisa, for you, my lovely, we've got the 3 of Wands. Love is in the air. No, there's a friendship coming in, and it's definitely a good friendship that's coming in. You're keeping people at a distance, Lisa, but there's definitely somebody coming in that is going to be I'm going to say a start of a new relationship, whether it's friendship or whether it's love. There is a rose there, but sometimes people can come into his lives and it doesn't mean that there's going to be a romantic relationship with them. But there's definitely a friendship coming in. I do think, though, with this person, you are going to let your guard down a little bit and start allowing this person to break down your wall kind of thing to get a little bit closer to you. I do see a lot of pain on your face. I don't know whether there's been past relationships where you've been hurt, but I do feel like you've definitely, just with the look in your face, I can feel the pain in your face. So to me, I do think, like I said, I do think that you've been hurt. You've got 2 very good friends though around you. There's 2 people that you know you inside and out that have got your back through thick and thin. And I do believe that you've got theirs as well. Again, it's letting go of the anger. It's letting go of the disappointment. It's letting go of everything and just starting fresh, as difficult as it can be. But there's definitely a new beginning coming in, friendship or relationship wise. I'm seeing a bare belly. I don't know if there's issues with the belly. I'm going to say there's issues with, I think there's issues with somebody's belly, with the tummy area, because it's just so open. I don't think it's nothing serious. I think it's just the cards were letting you know that they're picking up on the tummy. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, my sweets. Alison. Evening, our beautiful A-team. Ooh. don't let my cards drop on floor. Charlie will eat them. Wait, you kid. I'll have a munch on the cards. For you, my lovely, we've got the Two of Pentacles. So there's definitely something. I don't know where fishing comes in, and I'm not sure where Scotland comes in for you, Alison. Only because it looks like Loch Ness in distance. That's what I feel when I looked at the card. So I don't know if there's a connection to Scotland for you. It could even be one at like Loch Ness or something like that. I am seeing 2 dolphins, but I also feel that you've got 2 people in front, and then if you look between them, there's somebody sat on their own in beach, like further in between the 2 men. Let me see if I can put my finger where she is. So she's there. There she is. She's sat there away from him. Now, I don't know whether you're one of these people that's having fun and you need to take notice of your friend or the person in the background a little bit more, or whether you're the person in the background that needs the 2 people round her to notice her a little bit more. I do think, though, that there is going to be baby news coming in. Not yet. It's not going to be yet, but I'm going to say within 4 to 6 months, Alison, I think there's going to be baby news coming in. I think there's going to be news of a baby. Whether it's yours or somebody else's, baby news is on its way. But I do think that this is something that somebody's been trying for, and it's not yet happened, but it is going to happen, if that makes sense. I do feel though somebody is out of water of sorts. I feel very distant, very isolated. This person, either you need to focus on, or if this is yourself, you need to assess the situation and try and reach out to others around you, because you don't have to suffer in silence alone. We've got 2 dolphins coming in to me, 2 dolphins in this card. The dolphins are symbolizing, dolphins work as a pack. You always work better when there's a few of you than when you are on your own. So that's what the dolphin symbols are saying. Big changes are going to start happening for you around the next full moon. And do you know, I don't know what a tortoise, or it's like a turtle or something. But that's what it looks like when I'm looking at card. It just looks like there's a tortoise or a turtle as well. That's something, but I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, my lovely. I don't know who's suffering with a foot though, and it is the right foot. There's something to do with the right foot. In fact, I don't know if somebody's had a stroke. No, because stroke's your left, isn't it? Is that left or right?
Yes,
I'm not sure whether somebody's had a stroke or there's something to do with, but it's right hand side rather than left. I don't know, but there's definitely something to do with somebody's right hand side. The hand's not working, the foot's not working correctly. I don't know who that's connecting to, my lovely. Let's go down because my chat's stuck to the thing. New comments. Sorry, it's me for stroke. Right, Alison, thank you, my lovely. Razor, I hope I've pronounced that. Razia, Razia, I hope I've pronounced your name right. I do apologise if I haven't. I'm not very good at pronouncing words and letters, as you will find out the more you watch. So, Razia, for you, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Definitely money issues coming in. Now, I don't know whether it's a loss of money or a gain of money. I think it's a bit of both. I think there's some money coming, and then I also think that there's money being dropped. But you can see the gold coins. I don't normally address money, but money's there. But I don't think that money's the problem. I think financially everything's okay financially. I do feel that somebody is being a little bit too greedy though. And when I say too greedy, I don't know whether they're like waiting for the handouts around Eurazia. I don't know whether somebody expects everybody to work around them. But it's like they're just sat there filling up while everybody else is doing the work around them. But then they're holding their hand out as if to say, well, where's my bit? Kind of thing. I do feel that, I don't know if it's you that puts all your eggs in one basket. And again, it's like you are feeling, I would say you're starting to feel tired. You're starting to feel drained. And I don't know what, I've seen like a burn on somebody's hand. So I don't know whether the burn is where it's like a financial burn where it's money, or whether it's actually, there's actually something to do with the burn on the fingers. But it's like all across tops of the fingers that I'm getting this burn. Again, things are starting to unfold around you, and I don't know whether you're wanting to start making changes, but you're again finding it difficult to make the changes. It's like you're changing small bits at a time. But just do that change when you're ready. I don't know what's going off. It's not central stomach, Razia. It's more to like one side of the tummy. But I do think that there's something there. But again, it's like a bow. It's like a bow. And to me, it's like a gift. So again, I don't know whether there's going to be baby news around you, Razia, or baby news coming in. But I think the baby news, it's like going to be next week, or you already know this baby. You already know this baby news, or it's something that's going to be coming, but it's going to be next couple of weeks. Because this one, it's like the bow's already there, so it's just waiting to be told. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. You definitely need to swap places though with the person that's doing nothing, and you need to be the one that's sitting and resting, and the one that's resting needs to be pulling the weight a little bit more. Let's see where we are now. Debbie, please pop in chat me, please, if you've not had a reading off me before. If you've not had a reading off me before, just put a number 1. And if you've had a reading off me, just put a number 2. Because I like to try and do a mix of where I can get to people that haven't had readings. Some names I don't recognise, so I am trying to get to you as well. For you, my lovely, we've got the 4 of Swords, Debbie. There's 4 energies, there's 4 spirits that have passed away around you. But they are trying to get your attention, and they are trying to, they are watching over you, but I do believe they are trying to get your attention, Debbie. There's something to do with a letter to do with one of them that passed. There's something to do with a letter or a photo. It looks like writing inside a photo frame, but they're like stood to that one. I do feel like there is one very recent one that's just crossed over, but it's like I know it sounds daft, Debbie, but it's like you get over one loss and then it's another, and then it's another, and then it like they were a distance before the next one. It's like 3 went together and then 1 went separate, or 3 close together and then 1 went separate. There's a black cat in the picture. Now, normally people say that if a black cat crosses your path, it's bad luck. I don't believe that for 1 second. So I think whatever's happening around you, your luck's about to change. Things are going to change. And again, it's going to be something that's going to come through the post because the bird sat on top of the post box. So for me, there's something going to be coming through the post that's going to literally just turn everything around, Debbie, for you. And it's just hanging on for that because, believe me, everything's just going to go whoops and do a full circle. And yeah, it's going to be amazing when it happens, Debbie. Anal, bit rude to come on channels and just tell people you'll give them a proper reading when I'm sorry, but you are a scammer. So yes, I do apologize to my beautiful members that we've got somebody coming in and trying to get you to message them for a private reading because it's not gonna work. Send me a friend's request for a private reading so I can rob your channel.
Amazing, isn't it?
It is. It's amazing. We want to hack your channel, but we need you to add us as a friend so we can get all your information and then we can restart a channel about you.
And this free reading will only.
And it's free reading. It'll only cost you £50, and then another 50 for your second answer. Emily, for you, my lovely, we have got the Seven of Pentacles. Now, for you, I don't know whether you're you like working with some sort of animals. I do want to say like aquariums, or whether there's a water feature around your Emily. It could be that these represent different people in your life, so we'll have a look. I do feel though, Emily, that you've in your family there has been a lot of losses. But they're all above watching. But there's been a lady that's been passed because I can see her hair flowing. But I feel that this lady, before she would have passed, she would have had difficulty walking because her legs are going to the side of her, not straight down. But yeah, so that's what I'm getting with that. Again, for me, the dolphin is a solitary. It's not a solitary creature. So I don't know if you're feeling lonely at the minute, but it's like, do you know, I'm going to rephrase that. You're not feeling lonely. I think at the minute you're surrounded by different people with different, I don't want to say different belief systems, but it's like you're a mixture of many, if that makes sense, Emily. And every one of you can be yourself. You don't hide anything from each other. You're very open. And I think it's a great kind of friendship that you have got. I do see some steps coming up, though. So there's definitely going to be some changes coming in with the steps that's coming up. But you've got two clownfish as well coming in there. So to me, I don't know whether these two clownfish are a couple of friends. I don't know whether they could be similar, whether they like twins or whether they sisters or brothers, whatever. But they have got the very they bounce off each other and they're like exactly the same personality coming in. There is somebody around you though that is slightly clingy, and that's just with a starfish, because the starfish sort of like sticks. So to me, there is somebody clingy that's coming in around you. But do you know what? You all work well as a team. I do think that, again, there's a spiritual connection around you. I think that it's a water element. So I don't know whether you're a water element or whether you need to be working with the water elements. I'm not too sure. But for me, I don't think there's anything that's going off around you that you need to worry about at this moment, Emily. I think you just need to continue swimming in the direction that you need to go to. Know that your loved ones are above. They are all together. They are all smoking, drinking, partying, whatever they wanted to do. Because I do feel that that whether you're from a big family or there's a big family that would have been passed, but it's like, yeah, there's a lot. They're all together. And like I said, I do feel the female is the last one to cross over. I can't see a family tree. So I can't really say if there's anything to do with family because I can't see that. For me, it's just your friends at the minute. You just make that, you just all click in your own unique ways, if that makes sense to you, my lovely. Reyna. Reyna, for you, my lovely, we've got the Six of Pentacles. So again, with me, you've got the family tree. Now, family trees to me represent family. So when they're green-leafed and everything else, they're flourishing and there's a lot of love and support. For me, the family tree behind you it flourishes in parts, but then it's very bare, if that makes sense. So I don't know whether your upbringing would have been quite a strict upbringing, Reyna, or whether there's not a closeness with it. You're close family, but you're not close, if that makes sense. But there's definitely sections. There's definitely some divides going on within the family. I don't think you would have had things easy, Reyna, from being younger. I think you've I'm not going to say you've gone through mill and back, but you life could have been a bit easier for you, Reyna, at times. I think that there were that struggle until like you've got out. I do feel though that you're breaking away from the family. And I do think that there's been a few disagreements within members of the family as well around you. But you've just got to get your head down and just run straight through middle and leave them to it. Don't get involved because that's what they want to do. They want to keep you involved in all these disputes and disagreements. You just need to keep your head down and just go for it. Go for that break. Because once you get away, they can't drag you back into the arguments. And you'll notice a massive change around for you personally to get away from certain people to do within the family, my lovely. But that's what I'm getting for you, my sweet lady. Bear with me a sec. Monique, I can't. Where have you gone, Monique? I can't message on Love Life. Only reason I don't do Love Life is because if I said to you, you with wrong partner, you might leave the perfect partner for you. If I say to you such and such, you're going to believe what I said, and it's a load of rubbish, sweets. When it comes to relationships, only you know how you feel in a relationship or how your partner feels. Go with your gut instinct and listen to yourself more. Don't make don't let anybody dictate it to your sweets, because I can do a card for you, my lovely. But it's don't let anybody give you anything on Love Life or ask questions about it, because you should know answer. You should know if you want to be with somebody or not, or whether he wants to be with you. So, Moni, let's see what we've got for you. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, my lovely. So I do think at the minute there's a lot going off around you. I think there's a lot of coming and going. I think there's a lot of changing of characters. There's like a lot of climbing. It's like you get so far up the ladder, but then it's like, remember snakes and ladders? It's like you get so far up and then you slide back down, and then you get back up and you slide back down. I don't know what that means for you. I don't know why I'm seeing a lot of birds. I don't know what the bird reference would be for you. Also, I do feel though there's somebody with like beady eyes that's watching everything. And I do feel that there is a darkness to one side of you. And you do need to avoid going down that path, but you'll make that right decision when it comes to making that decision. It's like you've got two ways to go. You've got this way or you've got this way. One's going to be not a straightforward change, and then this one's going to be more straightforward, if that makes sense to you. But yeah, again, just be true to yourself. Start believing in yourself a little bit more. I don't know whether it's you that's gone through 2 bouts of depression, but it's like there were a depression, then it were okay, and then there's a depression again. So I don't know if that's relating to you or somebody around you. But yeah, you need to remove yourself away from those around you that make you feel that don't help with the depression. You need to be around the ones that do help, my lovely. But I do feel at minute it's like you climb up and then it's like you fall and you climb and you fall. If that makes sense, my sweets.
A lot on YouTube. This is coming up for reading.
Who has?
Laura. On YouTube.
Thank you. I'll try and get Laura in a minute. Donald Johnson. Another rude man. You're not drawn to anybody, my lovely, because they're not going to pay you £50 for a reading. They get free readings on here, so they don't need to come to you, my lovely. Lorna, Knight of Wands for you. So Lorna, for me, I do feel like you're wearing a little bit of armor. I do think that you're just about to light a new fire and you are about to fly, my lovely. I'm not sure where the handcuffs are coming in, but there's definitely something to do with handcuffs. So I don't know whether that's relating to you or whether that's something is like, you know, when it's like a memory from somebody and they're passing that on, whether there's a joke to do with handcuffs, I don't know, but there's definitely a link coming into handcuffs. I do feel though that your horse, I feel you're going blind at the minute, Lorna. I don't know whether even your horse is blind, and it's like it's like you've got nowhere to go. There's no path. You don't know what path you want to be on. You've got your lit flame, but you don't know exactly the path you need to be on. Just keep going forward. You will find your path. You will find your footing, and you'll find. I don't know who the young female is in. I don't even know if it's young female. I know that there's a young energy coming in, and all I can see is like a dark hair. I don't even want to put an age on this, but I am going to say, I feel like there's two young energies, and I feel one is a lot younger than the other one. So maybe one would be round about 2 or 3. The other one maybe teens, or this person would have looked younger than what they were. I think the number 4 is connected to one of them, and a number. Yeah, no, I think there's a number 4 connection. I don't know what the 4 connection is. Do you know when you're looking at Roman numerals, you get a 1 and a V? Is that a 5?
4.
Is that a 4? Yeah. So there's definitely something to do with a 4. Just keep going forward. You will find your path, Lorna. You just need to keep going. Andrew's going smoking. Who did we say were on
Laura,
YouTube?
Laura Heyn on YouTube.
Laura. Just trying to find Lorna. Comment for me again, my sweets. One I read for you. Samantha. I'll get Samantha on while Lorna on YouTube messages. Ooh. A card flew out my pack. For you, Samantha, my lovely, we've got the 3 of Pentacles. So there's definitely a growth coming in. Because there's all greenery coming round. I don't know what a fish would be, like a goldfish connection to you, Samantha. I don't know what the goldfish is, but there's a goldfish that's really showing. But there's definitely, I think there's like a new growth. There's a growth spurt coming in around you, Samantha. So I don't know what you're learning. or the new things you're learning. Again, it's like you're going to learn. It's like you're learning something. You've learned it once, then you learn next part. But then when you're doing the third part, it's like you're going back and learning 2 and 1 again, whatever that means. But for me, for you, I think it's all about growth. I think it's all about fertilizing the ground for you to start growing and becoming the person you want to become. You have got so much out there, so many different opportunities, so many different branches that you can branch out to, Samantha. You need to just enjoy the moment and try and make the right choices that you can. I do think, though, you're going to be... You're making choices, and I think, like I said, you're going to make 2 choices, but then on your third choice, you're going to go back to the first choice that you've done. I don't know why I'm seeing fermented fruits. So I don't know if that's got a linkage to you or not, but I do think that it's like there's a new growth, there's a new beginning coming in, Samantha, for you, my lovely. Just get ready for it. But it's like I said, you've got plenty of branches to branch out on. But yeah, just keep going the way you're going. Things are definitely going to make that turn, and it's going to be like a new beginning for you. Come on, where are you? Has she commented?
Laura has, yeah. She's dark on here. She's the last comment underneath mine.
I've got Samantha. I've got Gillian. I'm looking for... I've got Sarah. I've got Lorna Tomlinson. I've got Yolanda. I've got Becky, Diana, Victoria, Sarah.
Laura's the last comment on YouTube. Oh, no, Jodie's just coming under Laura.
Carol. Yolanda. I've got Laura. Laura, for you, my lovely lady, we've got the Knight of Swords. I do feel at the minute there is going to be a battle coming up for you, Laura. I do feel there's going to be a battle. You can see the wasp, you can see your sword. So there's definitely going to be some kind of battle for you to face off. You just stand your ground. Don't be scared to stand your ground either with this person or this situation, because the sword will outwin. You will outwin. And you will take control of that situation. Stop putting your head down. Keep your head held high. You've got nothing to lower your head for. I do feel that parts of your armor is broken. But one good thing with his armor is his armor can mend. The armor will heal over us. So the hurt parts we can build that wall back up again, if that makes sense to you. But you have got a secret weapon behind your back. So I don't know what the secret weapon is, but it's like whatever you're fighting at the minute, or the person or situation, you've got a secret weapon behind you. And I don't even think you've even thought of this, because it's just like sticking out at the top of your shoulder. You can see it just behind you. You just need to reach out and grab wherever it is. So there must be some information or knowledge that can help in this situation, my lovely. Sarah Oliver. Sarah, my lovely lady, we've got the 3 of chalices. So it will be 3 of cups, I think. So for you, wow. You must be a very spiritual person, Sarah, or very open to spirit, very I don't know, I don't want to say religious, but to me it's more a spiritual gift. Definitely a strong connection to Mother Earth. We've got the butterflies coming in, we've got the birds, we've got the berries, we've got the oranges, we've got the blue of the water. It's like you're connected to different kind of elements. I do feel you're a very, very free spirit, Sarah. I don't think anybody can put things in your mind that you don't want to do. I do believe that you're very in control. I'm not sure whether you've got a spiritual gift. I think you're just going down a path, or starting to descend down a path and find out which energy you're working with. I don't know whether you're going to be working with healing. I don't know whether you're going to be working with potions. I'm not quite sure, but it's a really strong spiritual presence, Sarah. So just go for it. If there's anything I can do to help, just give me a shout. You know where I am. But yeah, your journey is going to be amazing. So what I'm going to say, my lovelies, is we've been going an hour. So I am going to end it there. Rachel says, hey, Rob, you got my hat.
Yes, Charlie, got your hat again.
You got my hat. Come here. Come here. What's this? I've got to get Charlie off my hat.
I'll go and get him some food.
What's this? He says, I'm not letting go of this hat.
You won't do it.
No, he's locked on.
I'll go and get some.
Right. So I am going to leave it there while we get the hat off the dog. Do you know? Guys. So yeah, so what I'm going to say is I am going to leave it here. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I will be back on, but it will be next Sunday that I am live doing tarots. Hopefully we'll have more coming in and joining us over from YouTube because it's changed now. I'm just going to do a Sunday night tarots, Facebook and YouTube together again. It's too complicated doing it separate. So take care. For our members, if you would like to go over to our members area, it costs £2.79 a month to join our members area. Over there you have got John, and John's going to be doing a workshop tonight, and it's on spirit boxes. So it will be an interesting life for you all. But like I say, to join our members group, you have to go across to our page on Facebook. There's a subscription link. You follow the link. It'll charge you £2.79. It'll then enter you into the subscriptions group. In there, you will find another link that then there's a link to join another group. That group you'll be joining will be our members group. You do have to be in both groups to stay members, though. So just so you know. So, right, I'm going to get off and I shall see you all shortly. Love you load. Mwah! Bye.
Laura said, what was her card for you guys?
Laura's card.
Yeah,
when did I read Laura's? Laura, yours were Knight of Swords, I think, Laura.
I just told her you read for 5 or 10 minutes. I think she had a phone call interrupted her.
No worries, my lovely. Just watch it back for from a little bit back, Laura, and you should find yourself. I think you were second at last. All right then, my sweet ladies, gentlemen, love you loads, and see you soon.